All right, Rory, I don't know if, this may be a little too far back for you, but this is a very nostalgic day for me. I was really
I appreciate that you think that I'm that young.
Yeah, but you was outside, but was you outside by yourself? I don't know if you was outside by yourself.
I was 17 when the show came out, and 18 when the album first dropped.
Okay, well, today we are joined by some fellas that I've been a fan of for a lot of years. I'm happy to see them still doing their thing. Listen to the new album. Love it.
Thank you.
Today we are joined by the legendary. I'm giving y'all flowers today. Legendary Day 26.
Man, bless you, man. Bless you.
And Maul, don't do that. I Want You exclusive ballad was my ringtone in 08.
Yeah,
Ringtone.
The ballad version though. The live performance.
Yeah, that's crazy.
ballad.
We never even recorded that. It's only the live version of that.
Yo, that's one of my favorite joints. I think it's safe to say that the first album is a classic.
Oh, absolutely.
Enough time has passed. I think.
I think that's consensus, though. I think everybody feels like that. Whenever people talk about Day 26, especially the first album, I think we all have the same sentiments of it was definitely an amazing R&B album. I think that y'all did. Sometimes we watch shows and, especially back then with reality shows and making the band especially, once we got the album, it was like, okay, it's cool, but it's not. Right. Day 26, y'all definitely delivered an amazing R&B
Bless
project.
you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
And there was definitely a gap between Forever and a Day to Next Day. What brought you guys back together?
Well, I think at the time, man, I think Q wasn't. What is on a new day? Who wasn't with us? No, you wasn't on.
I left for a second.
Right. So I think that big thing right there kind of put a halt in everything. We were still on the road, doing our thing. But, one thing we had to grow to realize even as we mature is that we are all necessary and all, needed in this thing. So when Brian first was on this, he was going to do his own thing. My mind, fuck him then. Get it, cool. Yeah. You ain't stopping no show. But then when you start to, as the years go past and you start to realize, that's a different tone. That high pitched thing is needed in the group, and it kind of brings us to
ain't nothing like the real thing.
He already gave you the flowers. He's milking it.
But I think just the fact that we all we share a certain passion, man. We always able to bring it back together, no matter where we are in the world, because we never lived in the same cities or states, but we've always been able to have that one, passion. But like, yo, let's do it again.
Mm-hmm. It feels like almost every R&B group, for the most part, breaks up. What keeps five people together? Because that's tough. Rap duos break up.
Bills.
I think what it is,
mortgage.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But what Willie just said, the passion, and I would say the work ethic. You can't just have a passion without having a work ethic behind it, because you just have to be passionate about something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You won't put in the work and won't manifest. So I think that we have the tools, the working tools, to make us want to stay together, to keep it all together and stuff.
I mean, not to mention our fans. Like, I know everybody says this, but like, our supporters are the greatest supporters out there. No lie. Like, even when I left the group, like, it was a lot of people mad at me, but at the same time, like, they were still pulling and pushing for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, begging. People would send me crying videos. Just get back in the group.
Yeah.
We love y'all together. That played a huge part in it as well.
It was definitely a unique way to come out at that time, because people got a connection to y'all from the show, not just the music. I mean, now everything's different because all artists are accessible. But that's probably where that connection came from that was different with your fans.
Oh, yeah, it definitely came from the TV show.
Yeah.
What's who was the person that kind of called you when you left and said, yo, bro, listen, we got to do this. We got to, like, because it's a group, but it's always one person that reaches out and kind of extends that olive branch. Who was it?
Well, actually, it was me that reached out to Willie, because, like, when I left the group, I had kind of started redeveloping, like, the way that I thought, the way that, even from the things that I ate, to the things that I watched, to the food that, just everything. And like, it was kind of weighing like heavy on my heart. I didn't reach out to Willie to get back in the group, because that was one of the first things I said to you. I just needed to make it right with them so that my heart could feel like right. You know what I'm saying? Because like, the way that I left, it wasn't exactly right, and it wasn't like the ideal way that I wanted to leave. But he and I start conversing like every day, like just on some brother stuff.
Yeah.
And then he was like, man, I talked to the fellas, man. You know, they want to talk to you, you know, and then it just kind of happened, you know.
Willie, who quietly was the one that didn't want to talk to him?
Mike?
Probably so. Probably been Mike.
He's still not talking to you.
I don't get no
That's what I said.
That was his exact words and how he said it too.
That's funny.
So now who in the group is married?
I'm married. 17 years, man.
You was married, I think, during the show, weren't you?
Yeah. Well, I got married after the first season.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a newly with 3 years. 3 years
Well,
just
3 years
recently.
is kinda, you know,
Hey man, I don't know when your newly ended, but in my 3rd year we still newly.
But everything's good though.
We had
They,
those
they,
before we
they,
got
they
married.
still in the honeymoon phases. Leave them alone. Let them have his
Yeah, 3
honeymoon
years is
phase.
still.
Yeah, stay there. Stay there.
Yeah, it's still kind of new. You can still say newlywed in 3 years. Yeah.
You know, that other part.
Don't rush me. Don't
What-
rush me.
What was that change like in your marriage? Going to a reality show and completely blowing up.
Oh man, it was different because I wasn't focused at the time. You know what I mean, at the time, I mean, you thinking of, you know, you got a dream and you trying to achieve it, and then you got a partner who been riding with you, but at the same time, you know, this is what I'm here to do right now. But then
Yeah.
it's kind of like, you know, serving 2 number ones at the same time. Like, this is what I want to do, but I know you desire me and want me to be here all the time. So you know, it started off rocky, man. But at the end of the day, I thank God, man, I was able to save it throughout all the craziness of the world. You know what I mean?
17
Things we
years.
was
It's beautiful.
Into, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Yeah. So the new album, Day Ones.
Yes, sir.
How did that come about? Like, who's producing on it? Because I like that. I like the Forget record. I like
Shout out
the
to-
latest.
Shout out to the exclusives.
Like
Exclusives.
Bibles. Yeah.
They
Ralph
produced
and
dope.
Sean.
yeah, we
Shout out to
linked
them.
up with the exclusives and Amir, and we came in and we just wanted to do an album that, you know, that just gave the fans, you know, exactly where we are right now, the things that we've been through, how we've grown together. You know what I mean? Just records that that we felt like they can personally feel like we're singing exactly to them.
Yeah.
And I feel like we kind of married that even with the fact that a lot of the records are to, you know, our ladies as well. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of, you know, one of those things where you can take the meaning and put it elsewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the exclusives really did a good job at digging into our personal lives and then pulling it out, putting it into the music. Also, we went back to one of our original forms. We moved in the same house together and recorded this. So we went back
wow.
to that whole,
Oh, okay.
that whole
We went back to
thing.
making a band.
Okay.
Like, everybody in the same house. for
Did
a
y'all
long-
film
long
it?
period.
Yes.
Yeah, we filmed it. We got a lot of.
There was a lot of
footage out
arguing, a
it,
lot of
so-
fighting, a lot of crying, a lot of
Okay.
a lot of stuff.
Then
It was
we
good
actually got
stuff.
his return on there.
Yeah,
Us all
yeah,
being
yeah.
the one again and
Shout out to Exclusives
starting the
and-
album
and-
and
and my
everything.
cousin
It was a good
Amir.
process, man.
Yeah.
We feel like going back to the basics will bring out the, you know, what we really need. So we step back to the basics.
How hard has it been? Because now y'all are all grown men and have your own lives. How hard has it been to come back together and get everybody to focus on this new album, live in the same house? Like, that's an adjustment. As a younger, when you in your
It's easier
early
than-
20s, it's like we hanging out.
Yeah.
As 30-plus-year-old men, it's like, well, what we doing?
What we doing? Exactly.
Yeah.
Nah, it was a lot. It was
we
a
just-
whole lot. It was just a lot of back and forth in and out of town for each individual. But you know, everybody committed to being there for that time being. So once we all made the commitment to be there, it was just we got to lock in and get it done. So
Yeah.
if somebody has to step out for a second, then you step out, you come right back. You know, but that's just how it went for those 2-3 months.
And vocally, like our work ethic is unstoppable. Like nobody can't fuck with us. On our work
Say that
ethic.
shit, Q.
Like we get things done. Like if you invested in us, man, we would save you a lot of money. Like in the studio, like rehearsing,
Yeah, get right
all
to
that.
it.
We get right to we work.
Investment pitch.
That's part of being passionate, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn my headphones up, son. Yeah. That's weird. Can't sleep in my head all night. Fingers typing, they got their own mind. Whole discussion inside my own mind. Calm down, I keep it cool. What you tryna get into? Thinking over tryna prevent me coming on like a big fool. Just because I ain't with you doesn't mean that I don't miss you. So true.
Neither one of us settled down for real. Is it fair commitment? Are we giving it rare? Maybe because we hiding everything that we feel for us. Scared to say that we still in love. After all this time, it's been hard to find close to you and I now realize.
Maybe because I always knew it was always you. Now we're overdue for an everlasting love is true. It was always you. Gotta face the truth, 'cause I'll never be over you.
I can't believe I just said it. Soon as I finish texting, I know I'm probably gonna regret it.
I know I say that you're ready. We'll just say that you feel it too. I get it.
Neither one of us settled down for real. Is it fair commitment? Are we keeping it real? Maybe because we hiding everything that we feel for us. Get to say that we still in love. After all this time, it's been hard to find close to you and I now realize because I always knew it was always you. Now we're overdue for an everlasting love that's true. It was always you. Gotta face the truth, 'cause I'll never be over. I ain't tryna think about the worst case. Put me in my feelings in the first place. I still remember you
Told me that you love me,
and I'm feeling like it's still the truth. You don't wanna say you feel it too, but
so let's not pretending it's something that I never should have mentioned. Yeah, I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought no. I'm doing it. And we're keeping it.
To get back some of that old energy in the new house, did you just maybe put 4 beds and?
Nah, we can't do that. Nah, we ain't going back to those basics. I'm not about to smell another grown man farting while I'm sleeping at night. It's not happening, bro.
I will give Brian some more flowers. Do you think maybe he started the R&B URL battle?
Well,
that could have been
the
the first
one that had to battle for a bed. I still don't think
like
we've
Smack
ever seen
should have
that
hosted that
since-
shit.
We still haven't seen nothing like that.
Yo, you know what? That was still
Brian
the
looked like he's
weirdest
ready to knock
process
him the fuck
ever.
out. I've never
That was
seen some
different
beautiful
that day.
melody and anger like that.
Let me take you back there real quick. Let me take you back
When you
there.
actually think about it, that's crazy.
Man, that's one of the wildest clips on the internet.
I gotta take you back there though. We were all like, I think majority of us sleep. Yeah. So we was at the crib, sleep, knocked out, and, thinking that, all right, cool, we gonna have something to do maybe later on.
Yeah.
So then he come through and he said, wake up. And some other guys walking in with him. He's saying some people trying to, they sleeping. Y'all need to, just kind of letting us know. So we seen all these people walk through the house, and it wasn't a fear thing, but it was like nigga, it's on and popping type of feel. So even though it was us singing, every bit of fight was in that.
And then Mike Bivens was pulling it out of us like some weird joke, like, throw your hat in, throw the first blood. We taking off our hats and shirts and throwing them.
Throw the first blood. Stand behind your platoon.
Like, what's a platoon?
Okay,
And it might have been
Army.
might have been a white thing, but in the background it looked like Donnie didn't know the lyrics to End of the Road.
No, Donnie, man, y'all better sleep. Y'all better start sleeping on Donnie, man.
Nah, I think Donnie's super
Donnie got a
talented.
little soul, man.
He just
Donnie
he
has
looked a little
a soul.
confused
I
back
don't
there.
know
That's all.
about soul.
He probably was a little confused because everybody else was too. We were just waking up and stuff out your eyes. Like why
And we gotta
are doing
sing.
this? Like, what?
Hey, man,
Relax, Michael Bivens. What the fuck?
it's really awkward. I mean, to be in that kind of position is really. I mean, rappers doing that is one thing, but have you really ever seen singers do that, bro? Like,
No, that's what I'm.
like a
It's the
dance
first
song?
URL battle I ever
Buddy
seen.
came out. There's 1,000 words that
I could say.
Don't look at me. Look at him. Don't look at me.
Don't look at me. Can we get some ladies in here?
But it's funny because I think recently there's been something online where there's these dudes that look like straight hood dudes. Like they're going to somebody's block and he's another singer and they're battling each other on the block. Wow. And I thought about that. I'm like, so this is like a whole thing that's coming back now. It's like, they're going to somebody's block and saying, yo, come outside. Like, let me see.
That old Temptations done.
Best thing in the hood.
Hey, that's back in the day. In the Temptations,
looked
when
like he
there
had it, like,
when there was
on
a
him in that
group
video.
And it was 10 groups in one school, and they was battling. That's back in the Temptation days. They used to go go on the corner
doo-wop
and do
groups,
your doo-wop.
the doo-wop groups, yeah.
What was even more embarrassing with that clip was after you started kicking his ass, he went and like held his mans. Like, I was like, what? What the fuck? He went and cuddled his mans. He was.
Okay.
You know what's crazy, man?
You want to sing? Come on.
So are y'all going on the road? I know y'all were in Detroit a few weeks ago. Yes. And then y'all have New York. We're filming this. Y'all have New York tomorrow and Friday.
Right.
What other city?
No, just tomorrow. We got
Two shows tomorrow.
Oh, 2 shows tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What, the first
One
one
is sold
the
out.
first one sold out so
Yes.
quick. You
Yeah.
know,
They had to get another one.
Yeah, the second show it's almost sold out.
So we're gonna be tired because we got a nice set, but we're gonna put on.
So are y'all doing some of the old stuff? And
Absolutely.
We doing some of the old stuff, some of the new stuff, and some stuff that we ain't never performed before.
Yep.
That
Fire.
people been wanting to hear. So we got to come in tomorrow.
I mean, y'all went back to back with album cycles.
Yeah.
2025 for a new one as well, or
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
We're gonna keep working.
Finna start working on that.
Because we're preparing for tour.
Okay.
So, I mean, as we get the tour and the dates and stuff like that, we want to have everything locked in and have another album to push as well. So, you know what I mean? We just want to stay busy, man.
How do y'all feel about
But we about to milk this day one. So if you ain't got it, go get it. It's on all
definitely,
streaming
it's a
platforms.
dope project. I really enjoyed it. How do y'all feel about the state of like R&B right now? Do y'all feel like it's in a healthy spot? Do y'all feel like there needs to be a resurgence of like boy bands and things like that?
I think
or-
the ladies are really holding it down.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
The ladies are really, really holding it down. I mean, obviously, Chris is always gonna be Chris. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of sleepers that I feel like deserve like attention, but like they're not getting it. It's just because I just feel like the consumers are like in a totally different space right now. Like mentally. You know what I'm saying?
the content is darker and
Yeah,
more
yeah,
toxic.
yeah.
It's not a lot of love.
I feel like
It's low
it's a
vibration.
time.
Everything's
It's a
low
time and
vibration.
place. I feel like it's a time and place for all music.
Yeah.
So for me, I respect where it's at, no matter where it go, because it's just a new interpretation of where we at in the world, how people think and how people feel, and you really can't really take that away from people. As an artist, I feel like I just want to be able to jump on board with whatever that is and be great at it, or better than the people who even came up with it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I
Hey,
just
nigga, you trying to out answer me?
I'm telling my opinion about you. You said what you said.
End of the road all over again.
I just feel like I always respect where, even when people were saying R&B is dead and this, that, and the other, I just feel like it's just a different interpretation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people didn't like the music that their parents listened to, but now we singing the same music and remaking the same music and remixing it, and it's the biggest songs. But they wouldn't listen to it when their mom and dad was playing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the time. I feel like as a musician, we have a responsibility to stay up on whatever that is and respect it.
When is the last time y'all heard an R&B artist was like, damn, I want to get in the studio with him or her?
I mean, all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I always wanted to, ask, like far as now they got guys like Zay Francis and Mizzy Lott and those young guys, man, I really think are really, really dope. And when it comes to the female side, they just incredible.
It's
over
too
there,
many.
man.
Brandy,
Yeah,
I gotta
it's
say
too many
first,
over
that's my
there.
Brandy.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
like,
Really long.
That's the whole
Oh, y'all
crazy.
talking about going that back in the day? I thought y'all was new time. Okay, but no, no,
Yeah.
Brandy
No,
is current. Brandy got new stuff now.
but she's the GOAT.
Yeah, she is the GOAT. So she like not included like Eminem and rap.
Like you always got to know.
Exactly.
Of course, I want to work with Brandy.
Right.
For this new album, are you guys looking to work with some of the younger and new artists?
We actually wanted to be. We wanted to reintroduce ourselves as Day 26, like really not let nothing get in the way of that.
Yeah, I noticed there's no features on the
No,
on the
not
project.
and not like they don't got nothing to do with us not liking nobody or nothing like that. It's just more that is a reintroduction. So we wanted to make sure y'all paid attention to that reintroduction.
Right.
Everybody in this group has grown exponentially vocally.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally, you get the person that you heard on the first and second album, but you can tell the growth, you can tell the maturity. And we wanted to make sure that we can connect with our fans and they listen to just that and don't beat about the hype of who we got on the record with us
Right.
or who did the tracks or things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did have a couple that was potential to be like features, but we just decided not to do it. It's like we want to do a remix or something, then we can add them or put it in. But for the most part, we just wanted to be Day 26.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, we've tried this album like 3 times and
Okay.
it failed 3 times.
Okay.
So twice. And then, the third time, it worked
You
out.
finally got
and
it.
we got it done. So
What was the difference between those times? What made it
it
work
was
this
somebody
time?
always did something stupid in the group and was fucking it up. Oh, wait, I can't say that?
No, you can say whatever you want to
yeah.
say. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody always...
Somebody did some dumb shit, fucking it up as always.
Yeah, so it always happened in the first 2. So one time we had put his ass out. Next time he had put his ass out.
Hold on.
I ain't put
Everybody
me out. I quit.
nigga. I left on my own.
I ain't put me out.
See the people that get put out, so they ain't get put out.
Yeah, I didn't get put out.
Hey, look.
I was to my defense.
You
I actually
could never-
had a problem with the management. I never had a problem with the group.
Okay.
So the management still was on board when we moved to Atlantic Records.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to mess up anything.
Okay.
Well, tomato.
So I
These
said
niggas
I
is gone.
quit. So I asked him, could I get out of my contract?
Okay.
And Calvin said,
Niggas
Yeah.
that wasn't here. These-
Tomato.
Yeah.
Right. You asked me why the albums didn't go.
Yeah.
I'm telling you why the albums didn't go.
I mean, but you're.
He cleaned it up. Blame management all the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
that's basically what it was.
So what cities are y'all looking forward to hitting outside of obviously New York City? What cities are y'all looking forward to going to? In
Every
LA.
single one.
Atlanta,
LA, Chicago.
Q, don't just say Atlanta. Like, why you want to go to Atlanta? Why was that the
Nah.
first city? Like, what you got down there?
Okay,
in
I'm
Atlanta?
from New York, but in Atlanta, they show us a lot of love like New York. Like
Okay,
we usually
yeah.
sell out in New York.
Okay.
When we go to Atlanta, it's crazy like how
Okay.
they hype, and we usually sell out big places.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go to Houston. It's the greatest city on earth.
Atlanta, Houston,
LA, Chicago.
I see where y'all going.
Yeah,
Atlanta,
there's a
Houston, LA.
pattern here.
It's a pattern here with
Yeah.
y'all.
Seattle.
I'm shooting to go abroad at this point. Now,
Yeah,
that's what
absolutely.
I'm talking about.
I want to go to like South Africa or something.
Oh, that'd be
I
hard.
think that'd be
We've been a lot of
crazy.
places, but we've never gone to Africa. We've never gone to Africa.
That'd be dope.
What's your biggest market outside the States?
South Africa actually
South Africa,
is
okay.
our biggest market outside. Yeah, South Africa.
Johannesburg is one of our
Yep.
biggest areas.
South Africa.
Yeah,
That would be dope to see y'all in Africa. I got a lot of
And
people.
I'm Nigerian too, so
Okay.
like if we went, man, I would love that.
You got family over there? Like, okay, that's dope.
This is my song for real, no doubt. Sing it. This is my song for real, no doubt. I'm singing. This is my song for real, no doubt. Sing it. This is my song, yeah. I know this might sound crazy, but I don't know what I need to make you wanna leave. You said we've been here before. I say I'm sorry, you come back, I do it again. Then you're back, but girl, it's different now. Every time we headed out, you would go to the door. I chase behind you, talk your back down to the floor. You needed time. Could you get back to me and let me know how long you need? I can't take it no more.
Since you've been gone, I just can't seem to get right. And I miss you more than you'll ever know. Girl, I just want a chance to talk to you, let you know that I changed. Since you've been gone, I stay all night. This bed just ain't the same without you here. I feel like I lost it all. Since you've been gone, since you've been gone from me.
You can't expect for me to let it go that easily. One day we're making plans, the next day, girl, you're leaving me. Okay, so I'm a jerk. I know I made you hurt. And all your girlfriends was right, I got what I deserved. I know the last time you said it wasn't last time. Baby, all I need is one more last time. I'll make the best of it. Stop all my bullshit. I'll become the man you always said you wanted.
Since you've been gone, I just can't seem to get right. And I miss you more than you'll ever know. Girl, I just want a chance to talk to you, let you know that I changed. Since you've been gone, I stay awake all night. This bed just ain't the same without you here. I feel like I lost it all. Since you've been gone, since you've been gone from me.
Girl, all it really means
promise you more than you'll ever know. Girl, I just want a chance to talk to you and let you know that I changed. Since you've been gone, I stayed awake all night. This bitch just ain't the same without you here. I feel like I lost it all. Since you've been gone, since you've been gone from me.
So, what's next for Day 26? I know the album, y'all said the album 2020 for another album this year. Outside of the album, are y'all releasing the footage for that y'all recorded in the process of making the last album?
Yeah,
We're working
you mean
on
like
a
far as
few
cameras are
things.
following us all the time, man, because we trying to document all this thing because we want the fans. It's part of the day one's experience. We want them to be able to see, you know, we're going back and getting them old footage of things that we had before, all the way seeing how we handle things now.
Yeah.
The different business moves we're making as a group. The us creating the music, us hitting these things, these podcasts and things of that nature, and promoting. And
Did y'all write all
and
the
show.
songs on the project?
We had something to do with all of them.
We co-wrote.
Every last one.
Okay.
Every single one.
Before we wrap, I want to ask: do you guys watch any reality TV now?
That's all I watch is reality TV.
I had to
How do you
stop,
think it's
man.
changed?
It's honestly it's to me it's lightly scripted now and like,
Lightly.
Lightly.
What? It's a whole. It's a
Scripted now, yeah.
They do rehearsals.
No. I've gone to a couple of tapings of a couple of different reality TV shows, and like it's totally different from the way that ours was shot.
Yes, definitely.
Our cameras were
You
just
set you
on
in front of
24
some-
hours.
yeah. And they put
24
you in a room with no TV, no you
phone.
can't social with like
Yeah.
you have no entertainment for them, and you
And
had to talk to each
alcohol.
other with liquor, and you had to talk to each other. So they knew you was gonna fight or something was gonna happen.
Yeah, they gave you the
Liquor,
ingredients. They
like,
gave
put you in a
you
room just like this.
Yeah,
All these cameras around.
Yeah.
No TV. You ain't got no phone, no nothing.
Yeah.
And then start drinking some liquor.
Yeah.
And then
And let's see what happened there.
Now,
You missing
now,
home?
Robert. Remember the other day when Q was talking?
He
shit
said
about you
something.
behind your back? You remember that? Now I want you to address that
Yeah.
when y'all get to about y'all fifth shot.
Yeah.
Just start talking to him about it. We'll see where it goes.
blew my mind the first time I was behind the scenes at a Love and Hip Hop, I guess, episode, whatever the fuck you'd call it. Gave somebody half a bottle of Ciroc, put them in the back of a fucking truck, and drove them to their op. I was like, oh, that's how it works.
Yeah, like that's.
I was always
like,
wondering why do they always end up at lunch together?
I kept dodging. They kept trying to come get me.
it's
but
gonna
I
be
was
good
like,
or bad,
nah,
but we're
I'm
gonna get
not into
something.
Ask Will. He know all about them doing that junk to him. On Love and Hip Hop, they did it to him. Brought a whole.
Forgot you
brought
had
a
a
whole.
skit
Yeah,
on
I
Love and
forgot
Hip Hop.
that
Forgot
too.
about that. Yeah.
And that's how I feel about it.
Yo, how was that though? Did you even know? Did you even know her, bro?
It was cool. Man, I don't want to talk about that shit. I knew the bitch, but I ain't know.
No, 'cause
Those
I
days
always
are not
thought
proud
they.
of.
I always thought they tried to play you like that. Man, she don't know. We don't know her.
They did. Don't change the play.
Really,
Don't change
just
it, you try.
just say you weren't proud of those days. That's all.
I mean, I wasn't proud of them. Did I look proud?
Is there anybody from the Making the Band time that didn't make it that y'all feel like damn, he was dope?
Yeah, it was a few
There was a
people.
couple people in there.
It was a few
Yeah.
people, man. I still talk to one of the guys. He was one of the new guys who came on the show. His name was Dre Riley. He was
Dre,
really dope, man.
Dre, yep.
And I really thought he was gonna make. He just played too much, but his vocally he was cool. I mean, even to this day, he got just a unique tone. He had nice control. And
I thought Tyrese.
I thought
Tyrese,
yeah, Tyrese. I mean, it was a few.
Brian
It
H
was a
was
few.
dope.
I
I
even
think-
thought Anzio for a minute.
Yeah, I know
He
Anzio.
did bring
He's coming.
a lot
actually.
of real talent into the house.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was no fugazi situation. You know what I mean? I think everybody who was in there was really talented.
Facts.
And we really had to battle that thing out. You know,
It
of
was
course
really
you had some people, who probably wasn't as good, but we did see some people come through that I thought was really nice.
I'm actually shocked between y'all and the Danny Lee Kane season with the amount of talent that was there that there wasn't somebody like sometimes we see like Lucky Days, American Idol.
Right.
But like, yo, he did that. Like, I'm so shocked there isn't someone in the background that ended up making it because everyone was so fucking talented there. But
Well, he gave him a shot. Like he tried to put together like another group outside of us, and it just didn't work out because for some reason, I don't know if it was a label thing or if it was the inner group thing, but he tried to put together. I think it was three of the guys.
It was Brian H, Jeremic, and who was the third one? D'Angelo. From the top 10, he actually put a group together with them afterwards.
Okay.
They recorded a whole project too. I don't like he said. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Just didn't, for some reason, it didn't work out. So, but
I've heard some of the stuff. And the guy Chris Grant, who was on the show, he ended up doing things for Beyonce and Michael Jackson.
Oh, fire. Okay.
But he was more
he's
of a
one of the
dancer.
biggest choreographers.
But he ended up being like You know, you see him and he'll be like right there with Beyonce.
I think
He the one that was like that. They kept telling he couldn't sing, but he could.
dance.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him on something. I was like, that kid looks familiar. So that's him. Okay, all right, that's dope.
Nice with it.
I'm famous as fuck.
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely remember that. So we did
What was he
something.
doing?
Ring on it.
Single lady.
Do it again?
So we did something on our Patreon where we had a draft of the greatest male R&B vocalist of all time. Okay. So before we get out of here, I just want each one of y'all to give us maybe 2 of your greatest male R&B vocalists of all time.
He gotta be R&B.
Yeah.
Gotta be R&B.
Okay, it could be male vocalists.
Okay. There we go.
I got my 2.
One guy I know off back, man. I feel like he could pretty much do anything, man. He's a newer guy, but Avery Wilson.
Yeah,
yeah.
A-Roll,
Yeah.
ridiculous.
For sure.
Yo, I mean, as far as high range, low range, control, tone, I feel like
I say yes. What's your second one?
Stevie Wonder.
I say like for me, it's J Moss. J Moss is, and y'all might punch me, but Tank.
No.
Okay, I ain't mad at that.
I mean, because you got I'm thinking about you got to think about everybody, but you know what I'm saying? That's mine.
yeah. No, Tank is dope.
I think in our draft, he was in the first round.
Yeah,
Tank is.
the first
yeah.
round.
Yeah.
Tank is dope.
My 2, they already said both of them. Stevie Wonder 1, J Moss number 2.
I have this ongoing thing where I curse out BET every year for not giving Stevie Wonder a Lifetime Achievement Award.
haven't he got
So
it
he won the first year BET Awards. They gave him an award. It wasn't called the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Right. Okay.
I forgot what it was called, but he did win it that year. But ever since then, it wasn't Van. I forgot the name of it. But every year I tweet BET like, so we just gonna keep.
Jamie Foxx on there? And is that who gave him his award or something like that?
I'm not sure. It was so long ago. I can't remember, but I looked it up because everybody was like, well, technically he has one. But every year I'm like, yo, we cannot keep overlooking Stevie Wonder like
cannot
this.
keep giving Eminem a BET award and not giving Stevie Wonder one. Right. Eminem's my favorite rapper in the world, by the way. But
I mean, Jack Harlow had a great year last year. He could get it.
Nah, not over.
Pause.
That was in his defense. That was crazy.
You're my brother, and I had to get.
That was
I
kind of
had
crazy.
to do it, bro. I'm sorry.
That was kind of crazy.
Man.
Q, two of your favorite vocalists.
I was ready for that too. Pause.
2 of my favorite vocalists, I would have to say, it's so many
Sing
in
for a
in
bit.
different
Sing
categories
pause to
like
me.
gospel and R&B. But I love Donny Hathaway.
He's up there, yeah.
And I will have to say another one. I would give Usher or Chris Brown in my generation.
Okay.
I'm going. I don't individual. No, I'm going Boys to Men. Just my one.
The whole group.
The whole group. Because that's what
they just won the
and
Masked
Joe
Singer
my
too.
one. 'Cause
And
that's
Jodeci
what
for
that's
me
what
too,
that's what music started out for me.
Okay.
That was my first album
Yeah.
that I ever purchased in my life, and that's the group that built my
Inspired you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just won the
So-
Masked Singer.
I mean, yeah. So if I had to say, maybe my 1 or 2, but that Boys and Men would be it.
Do y'all still keep in touch with Mike Bivens?
Well,
If we see him.
if we see him, but I keep in touch with him more. I used to be signed to Mike Bivens before
Yeah.
I was even in making the band.
Okay.
I was signed to him as an artist, so we got a different
Different relationship, yeah.
Got you.
All right, well, we ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer. Appreciate y'all coming by. Looking
you for
forward to
having us.
seeing what y'all did, the performance.
Thank you, brother.
And I'm definitely pulling up on y'all SOB.
Let's go.
My guy.
Thank you, sir.
My guy.
I want to
I'm
see
looking
y'all,
for both of
in y'all
y'all.
performance bag, man.
Nah, man,
Oh man,
appreciate it.
we gonna burn the stage to
Congrats.
ashes. Ain't even gonna be no stage left when we done.
I'm
So
looking
just
forward
letting
to. I
you
never
know.
saw y'all live.
You
so I'm
might
looking
not
forward
want to
to
sit in the
it.
front
Yeah.
row because you might get all the debris.
No, I'm not
from
gonna sit in the front. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
all the way in the back
There
in
you
the
go. You
corner.
don't want to get the
somewhere.
debris and
Nah,
the,
man,
Stay out
you
of the
better
way.
get me.
and the ashes that's gonna come from
I
the
gotta
stage.
stay
Crowd
away.
without
Nah,
the
get the
ladies.
ladies. Let the ladies get in the front.
No, man, but trust me.
If you think Maul is there for the music,
you know what I'm saying?
they gonna be in there.
Oh no, I know they're gonna. That's why I said I'm gonna pull up on y'all, but I ain't gonna be. Let the ladies get in the front. Let them scream.
Yeah.
I'll be all the way in the back looking at y'all do y'all thing, man. Appreciate y'all.
Find one doing that
Thank you,
dirty
thank you.
wine back there in the back.
I mean, I ain't say I was gonna be alone. I ain't say I was gonna be alone in the back. I just said I was gonna be in the back. Yeah, exactly. Appreciate y'all for coming through. It's day 26. I'm
sir.
that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.
Hey, God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We out.